Hello, welcome back to the second part of my travel journal vlog. This is going to be my super fun trip to Orlando for the SGS Planner Conference. After flying from Chicago, I was picked up by Marie and she drove me to the Renaissance Hotel. The drive there was beautiful and it was actually my first time seeing palm trees. Okay, I made it to the Renaissance Hotel. I think it's called Renaissance at SeaWorld. It is so beautiful. I almost tripped over my shoe. This is the bathroom, and then this is the main room. Look at that gorgeous sunset. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to think whether I want to go to one of the restaurants or whether I want to call room service. I don't know where the room service menu is. Currently, I'm just snacking on some eggs. After looking for the menu for a very long time, I realized that it was just at the nightstand and I needed to scan it. But I couldn't really find anything that I wanted, so I think I will just wander around the hotel and see if there's like a market nearby that has something. And also, I was given these like free drinks. I don't drink alcohol, or I guess I don't really like it, so she said that I can redeem it as Starbucks. So let's take one of them and see if I can get some coffee or something. So the hotel had this like food market that also contained a Starbucks, so I was able to pick up a few things, although they were very pricey, but I did get to redeem a free coffee, which was nice. Okay, I secured my coffee. This is actually a decaf Americano. I, again, have not been sleeping very well, and I feel like caffeine doesn't affect me anymore in keeping me awake, but I figured that it probably doesn't help with making me fall asleep. So I was going to order room service and get this like chicken sandwich, but with like all of the fees, it would have come around to $30 US. And I know vacations are supposed to be like an exception, but I couldn't justify $30 for a sandwich. I have a Chobani blueberry yogurt. This is the Partake chocolate chip cookies. This is some grilled chicken. Also got a chocolate chip banana bread. This is going to be my workstation for the next very long time. Currently, I'm working on publishing some of the Christmas and winter stuff early so people can browse beforehand. So the reason why I have a lot of work to do today is we're actually doing new releases tomorrow at noon Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, surprise, surprise. I spent most of the night working and responding to emails and preparing for new releases. But then I felt like walking around, so I checked out the gym. I couldn't do any like exercises because I only brought my flats and my boots, so I just walked on the treadmill for a little bit just to get some steps in. And then after walking on the treadmill in my boots like a crazy person, I went back to my room, got some more work done, and then I just finished off the night by writing in my journal, and I also doodled some pretty palm trees at the bottom. Okay, this is my tentative schedule for today. This is my very cohesive outfit, as you can see. Okay, that was a big fail. I walked maybe like 10 minutes from my hotel, and I think this area just isn't very walkable, so it took me to this like highway that didn't have any sidewalks, and I would very much like to live today. So I have come back to my hotel, and I think I will just go downstairs, get some coffee, and get some work done. So I got some new release work done in the lobby, and I was actually greeted by a few shop owners who recognized me. So that was nice. I think I went a little crazy picking up snacks for my table. Whoopsies. Okay, I think this is how I will display everything at the table. Just like have everything stick out. But for now, I am gonna take out like some of the bigger stuff and I will put it inside when I'm actually at the table. So I was due to have brunch with Diana in a little bit, so while I was waiting, I packed up these snacks in the pencil pouches. I did a mix of Canadian exclusive treats, but also some of my favorite treats in general. Alright, I finished prepping all of the TableMate gifts. We have my business card, the reusable sticker book, 2 rolls of washi tape. I think they're different across the different parcels. Some stickers, vinyls, foiled stickers, stuff like that. So these are for the people that I'm sitting with. This is box number 1. I have a bunch of little emojis on a stick. I have some of my favorite Muji pens, the Leuchtturm notebooks, of course, with the little emojis. These are little Muji sticky notes, which I thought were nice, so I bought them for my sponsor table. These are ribbons, which I am going to be using to make pen bouquets with the Tombows, which is downstairs. And then each of my sponsor table guests will be getting this little parcel. Business card, the notepad, reusable sticker book, and a lot of sticker sheets and a lot of vinyls. Just a fat stack of stuff. This is the suitcase, and it's funny because I actually can't fit everything inside, but I have some other like table decoration stuff. Everyone is gonna get a little stationery pouch. This is a barely gray one, which I haven't released in store just yet, but I will sometime in the future. I have the Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino. I got this just because it's Tim Hortons and I wanted to represent Canada. These are celebration cookies, which, to be honest, they're not my favorite, like the milk chocolate ones. I love the dark chocolate ones, but they don't make it in these like little packs, so this was the best that I could do. And then these are all of the pencil pouches that has the other snacks inside. And then this evening, I will be doing a meet and greet. So these are all of the chocolates that I got for that. And everyone is also gonna get some vinyls. And then last but certainly not least, I have 2 of these containers. These 6 rolls of washi tape will be for the people sitting at my table. And then I also brought washi dispensers, clips, keychains, and sticky notes. So, I don't know. Hopefully the people sitting at my table likes all of the swag. Again, there are some Tombows downstairs as well, so hopefully I also didn't forget anything.
It's a video. It's a video. It's a video. Okay. What's bothering me? I added you and I...
Okay, hi everyone. I'm back in the hotel room now. I had brunch with Diana and a few other people who are part of like the organizing committee, and everyone was so lovely. They even took me to Target like a tourist, and that was really fun. But anyways, I have about an hour and 30 minutes until new releases, so there is a lot of questions floating around which I have to answer, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. Okay, I think I have, whoops, that's my mom. I think I have everything ready, and new releases are in 2 minutes 41 seconds. I am starting to feel my sleep deprivation kicking in, so I really hope things are okay. I have about 30 minutes after this to answer questions and do new release work. Okay, 54 seconds. I really shouldn't be doing this. All right, I think we are all set. After ensuring new releases were going well, I headed downstairs and picked up the flowers. This was going to be the centerpiece for my sponsored table. I think there was some miscommunications with the hotel. So Sydney, Amy, Christina, and we decided to get dinner first, mostly because I had my meet and greet and I wanted to eat something beforehand. Okay, I just had my dinner. It is currently 7:40 and I'm supposed to be ready for the meet and greet by 8, so let's go. Oh, it's all the way down there. I already went to the room to check it out.
Okay, perfect.
Well, this is not my forte.
It goes in the back, and then there's the instructions.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want me to hold it up for you so you can...
Oh my gosh. Yes, give me a
Hold on, wait, let me
second.
move this over for you.
I wasn't able to film the meet and greet, but I just inserted a few photos. Everyone was so nice, and it was definitely the highlight of my trip. I just wrapped up the meet and greet. Thank you to everyone who came out to meet me. I think towards the end I was a little bit tired, but hopefully we got some good pictures. It is currently, oh look, all of these bracelets that people made me. It is currently 10 p.m. I still haven't set up my table and I definitely want to visit the vendor stalls, so I'm going to head down. I really want to shout out Christina, Amy, and Sydney for helping me with my table because I was so exhausted. They were really selfless with their time and energy. It is currently 11:20 and I just got back to my hotel room. That was surreal. I think I met over 100 people, maybe 150, I'm not too sure. And everyone was so nice. And I'm not very good at like recognizing people's faces, but I was able to point out a few customers who frequent my Facebook group and Instagram, and it just made me so happy. So thank you to everyone who came out, and I now have so many friendship bracelets, which makes me super happy. Afterwards, I set up my sponsored table, and then now I'm back home. I am going to shower so I can let my hair dry, and in the meantime I'm going to respond to emails because we did new releases and there are a lot of emails. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, and tomorrow we have events early in the morning as well. I am looking super rough right now. So yesterday I slept at I think around 2 in the morning because I was responding to new release emails and other comments and stuff like that. But thankfully this time I fell asleep pretty quickly, and I believe the registration stuff already started, so I'm really rushing to get ready. Today is the official day of the event, and I am doing a girl boss panel. I don't know what the questions are, so definitely a bit nervous. So this is literally what I feared in like elementary school when we did speeches and stuff, but you know, stepping outside of my comfort zone. All right, I am going to respond to a few emails before I head down. My face is so puffy. I then crammed in a few emails before heading downstairs with my table mate gifts, or so I thought. Back in my room because I forgot my tag. Of course, we must stay hydrated, so I was all prepared with my electrolytes. And this was the entrance to the event. And this was the table that I sat at, sponsored by Zebra. And typically everyone who sits at the table brings gifts for all of the table mates, so you get a bunch more gifts on top of that. The first speaker was Isis Ella Jules, and she was so inspirational. I told her this in person, but I strive to be able to do public speaking like her. She was amazing. During the break, I quickly got myself to the market and got a coffee because I was really struggling. The second session was Budgeting Made Simple, which was very informative. And then there were like 3 to 5, no, at least 5, I think, raffle drops. There were a lot of gifts. I feel like the chances of winning was really, really high. Then we had a session with Amy from See Amy Draw. She did an amazing workshop on doodling, and the entire room was actually basically silent because everyone was concentrating on the doodles.
And so now that I pretty much have the base of it, I like to then go back through, find those lines that I like, and because I'm using a same thing on the other side, not worrying about it being exactly right, because we're just going to start very lightly finding the ones that you like and then darkening those in.
Then we had a little lunch break, and Sydney, Christina, Amy and we decided to take it outside because it was so beautiful out. And just look at this scenery. I had this like fruit yogurt bowl. Then we had a session with Dr. Blanco and her husband James. They were the loveliest couple, and there were also a bunch more raffles. Oh my gosh, I just got back to my room and there are 3 full bags. That one is official swag bag that everyone received. This bag, the top part, is my sponsored table gifts. But the bag and the snacks underneath are a gift courtesy of a very lovely customer. And then that is my personal tote bag, but it is stuffed with a bunch of gifts as well. I am so exhausted. Oh gosh, I'm wearing eyeliner. I probably shouldn't do that. But anyways, I wasn't able to film my Girl Boss panel because I was the one doing it. But oh my gosh, I was so nervous. I think I was stuttering and nothing I said makes sense. The questions were not provided beforehand, so I was just thinking of stuff on the spot. Okay, but anyways, I'm going to sort through my bags just a little bit, and then I believe I am having dinner with a few friends here, and we are continuing the sessions into this evening. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually did an order with Sprouts because I wanted to pick up some things that I can't really find in Canada. I met a customer named Christina, and she gave me 2 books and some little treats, and she wrote me the loveliest note, so thank you so much. I also got to see Jenny, who I have seen her spreads on Instagram so many times, and I was just so happy to see her. I also did some shopping. Oh my gosh. This is Violet Blue Paper Co. Kim from the Glitter Laboratory does little tumblers and you can customize them. This is Katie Makes. We have been hanging out all weekend and she is super fun. And then this is Sydney from Planner Monkey Co. I love her. This is Maria Talian Plans, and she was so sweet, and she had the cutest washi tapes that I had to pick up too. And she also gave me this little vinyl. This is Sweet Bean Plans, bellatini.com, and she was super kind as well. All of her stuff was super cute, really nice paper. So that is what I got from the vendor alley. I think that is all. I still want to go back later tonight. And then I have to shout out Ruth. She gave me a giant bag of Trader Joe's goodies, And she also, where is it? She also gave me a sardines bag. You guys know I love sardines, so this is just amazing. And she also got me an actual tin of sardines in tomato sauce, and I haven't tried this brand before, so very hyped. Just a bunch of Trader Joe's snacks, as well as like some Japanese candies. I also got to meet with Christina, who is a longtime customer. She also brought her son to the event, which was super fun. This lovely pouch was from Charissa. Charissa has been a supporter of my store for 1,020 years. I love her so much. She has a very special place in my heart, and I'm not going to dive into it, but Charissa, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. I love you so much. And she got me a bunch of fun things. I still have a lot to unpack, but I just wanted to show off a few things. Then for dinner, we went to this like sushi place, but it was really weird because they primarily didn't sell sushi, but it was still very delicious. And then I really wanted to check out Publix. It was my first time going to Publix, and I thought it was very cool. All right, we went to dinner. I cleaned around the hotel, responded to some emails, and then I am going back out for the last round of activities. After dinner with the girls, I went back downstairs and I had to take a video of the giant emoji. And then we had a tab making tutorial with type A for Alexa, and this just made me gain so much more respect for Alexa because that was hard. And then we had a break, and completely unplanned, a lot of people came up and wanted me to sign their planners, and this sweet girl named Bella, she wanted me to sign her emoji tote bag, which absolutely made my night. She was so kind, and it was only after reviewing these footages that I saw her like jumping up and down in excitement, and it made me feel so happy and fulfilled. So thank you so much for coming up to me, Bella. I really appreciate it. And to everyone who stopped by and trusted me with their planners. Then we had a hand lettering session with Shannon from the Honeybee shop. We got some Tombow pens to go with that, which was an extra perk. I also doodled with Amy. And then the last speaker of the night was Bess from Lights Planner Action. She gave everyone this insert, and Bess was just so inspirational.
You know, putting up life lessons left and right. You've got to have perfect handwriting. You've got to have all these important... One thing that I want to work on tomorrow. So when I started this, I had no idea how important these specific research on why this is so important. But the gist is that
it is now 11:05 p.m. and all of the conference stuff is officially over. My social battery is in the negatives, but that was probably one of the most fulfilling experiences ever. I got to meet with so many longtime customers who I have conversed with dozens of times through social media. And I also got to meet with customers who maybe I haven't really talked to before, but I just like recognize their names and their faces from social media. It was just a wild experience. I also got to meet with a bunch of shop owners who I have admired for a very long time. All of the speakers were super inspiring, and I'm just feeling so grateful, especially for Diana and the SGS team for asking me to go. Definitely the highlight of a very up and down year for me. I think I'm gonna end off the video here with some carrot cake, and I fly out at 4 in the morning tomorrow, or 4:30 rather, so I don't think I'll be sleeping tonight. I'm just gonna pack and enjoy my cake. So thank you so much for following along through this video. I don't know how I'm gonna edit it, but I will try my best. So Farewell.